Draw the cat eye sharp enough to kill a man.
The one, the only, Taylor Swift, everybody.
You did some bad things, but I'm the worst of them.
We have fewer camera shots of Taylor Swift.
They say looks can kill, and I might try. Lately I've been dressing for revenge.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Trauma Pond HQ. My name's Olivia and this is where we sit by the pond and we have a little chat. Now today some of you are going to be offended, but that's fine. Everyone gets offended and I don't really care about your feelings the same way you don't care about your feelings.
Listen, I'm not the nicest guy in the universe because I'm the smartest, and being nice is something stupid people do to hedge their bets.
Yes, I'm being that kind of aggressive because today we're going to talk about Taylor Swift. To be honest, I have zero idea what the phenomenon is about this woman. I understand that she makes great music. She's got a great voice, but other than that, what is she? Well, in my view, she's a cult leader. But you can't say that to people who are in a cult. If anyone ever went up to a Scientologist and said, hey, you know that Scientology is a cult, not one of those people are just going to turn away and leave their religion because they don't actually know.
You drink Kool-Aid every day?
Yeah, probably about 120 ounces.
Let's have a little look at what's been happening over the last couple of years since Taylor Swift announced her new tour. People have been going back crack crazy over this tour.
Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared.
And there are people losing friends and family over this Aries tour. Some people got tickets, some people didn't get tickets, some people chose Taylor Swift over their own lifelong friends. Personally, I don't think I would actually enjoy a concert that I am at knowing that I have completely destroyed a relationship. Where's the enjoyment? I think in those kind of situations, you're sort of lost. So let's have a little look at what is making people lose their mind over a couple of tickets. Is Taylor Swift the new Michael Jackson? I mean, people are going that kind of crazy. There's quite a few artists that are coming out to Australia this year. Tom Jones is coming out, Pink is coming out, Coldplay, Iron Maiden, but Taylor Swift is causing the most harm amongst her Swift fans. I will give credit where credit is due. She's doing an awful lot on this tour. She's even defining the odds of being able to tour and head back to the Super Bowl from Japan, which is absolutely insane to me, only because I get such bad jet lag. So what is Taylor Swift doing, or does she just not get affected by jet lag? The Eras Tour is a 2-year-long tour. It started in March 2023. And it's not going to be finished until December 2024. So it's almost 2 years. It's also going to be the highest grossing concert of all time, surpassing Michael Jackson and Elton John. She's doing 151 shows, and her tour is estimated to bring in over $1 billion in revenue.
On today's episode of I'm Rich Your Paul.
When I was looking into this, the amount of extreme things that people are doing just to get Taylor Swift tickets is absolutely insane. People are taking out second mortgages, they're asking for bank loans, they are borrowing money that they just do not have. People are essentially wanting to go broke for Taylor Swift. There are so many stories all over the internet about this tour of what people are willing to do to get Taylor Swift tickets. And if this does not prove that people are completely brainwashed, mind-numbed, and in a cult, I don't know what else to call this. This is pure cult behavior. So this is an article from iNews UK. The fight for Taylor Swift Aries tour tickets is tearing friendships apart. Of course it is. Hi guys, if you're enjoying the episodes of Trauma Pond HQ, please do a favor for me and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss another episode. All right, let's get back into it. And this is the story that is in this article. Yesterday morning, I had to order a close friend from us to distance herself from texting us and 8 other women within the WhatsApp group because not only was she draining my phone battery, distracting me from work, and putting us all in a state of acute stress, I think she was about to give herself a panic attack. There has not been a day over the last 3 weeks that we have not been subjected to instant artillery messaging that has troubled our heart rates. Sending TikTok links about 14-year-old girls in Madrid who are organizing spreadsheets, hourly check-ins to find out if we have received the email, with the code, deranged blue sky thinking about how feasible it would be to temporarily relocate to Poland as a group. This is hardcore organizing. Last year, we were mourned in solidarity of our North American sisters when they were spurned by the infamous Ticketmaster cock-up of 2022. As we sacrifice ourselves and our dignity, and the better part of a month's salary and attempt to get what will be, by all accounts, one of the most critical experiences of our lives. Swift is going to be doing 16 dates in the UK and Ireland next summer. Well, this summer. Is this not sounding culty? Making the pilgrimage to one of these shows, we will go anywhere, as a sign of our devotion. You want to make a blood sacrifice too? It is to be amongst our tribe. It is to stand in the presence of this woman whose music has spoken to our souls as intimately as we have spoken to each other. What the? She has grown up and we have tried to grow up with her. I mean, she still has kind of like a childish personality, so... She hasn't toured since 2018. I mean, come on. Which is why it feels so important and why my group chats are dominated by things like, are we concerned that she hates London after her breakup with Joe? Look, I've looked at all of Taylor Swift's locations. She is spending more time in the UK than anywhere else in the world. As a matter of fact, in June, she is doing 10 shows across England, Scotland, and Wales, then 3 shows in Ireland. Then in July, she's doing the Netherlands and Switzerland, and then she's going back to England to do another 6 shows. That's a lot. She's coming to Australia. She's only doing 7 shows in Australia, and it's only in Sydney and Melbourne. And if you look at how big Australia is, if you live in the Northern Territory or Perth, like, it would make more sense just to have 1 or 2 shows in Perth. I thought Taylor Swift was all about carbon emissions. She's going from Japan to the Super Bowl and then jumping on a plane back again so that she can get back to Australia. That's a lot of air travel for someone that believes in climate change. The next question is, what is everyone willing to pay? It might have to be around the £400 mark, but beggars can't be choosers. I've got somewhere to stay in places like Cardiff, Liverpool, and Edinburgh, because those are the places where she's going to be performing. I might be thinking out the box here, but maybe Zurich. So she's willing to go to Zurich from the UK if she can't get tickets in the UK. She's doing a lot of shows in the UK. Like, come on. We are 32, by the way.
Come on, man.
I can only imagine that this person does not have a boyfriend or kids and potentially only has a couple of cats. You know, live that Taylor lifestyle. I did not silence my friend because she was being ridiculous. It feels sort of normal now. It is. It is ridiculous. Especially at the age of 32. That's not normal behavior. This kind of hysteria is dominating every conversation I have at work, with my family, with strangers at the co-op. I heard 2 different groups of women talking as I went through the park. See what I mean when this is a cult? Is Taylor Swift a new religion? Be a snake, be a snake. Oh my gosh. A friend in Kuala Lumpur has been giving me the running commentary of her fight to get tickets so that she can get to the Eras tour in Singapore. When I say this is insane, I am blown away.
Oh, for the love of God. Haven't any of you ever been in a cult before?
There are over 1 million people in the queue in front of me, she said, with little optimism. She did not get any, but is waitlisted for Germany. I tried to cheer her up, reminding her that her wedding is next week, and all I got in response was side-eye emojis. Jesus. So people can't even be happy for their own weddings? So I have mobilized, applying for the kind of organizational talent that I did not know I possessed, and which is considering me in a career to move to the military. To be fair, I'm not really seeing much of a difference between military organization and Swiftie organization.
God, it's a barren, featureless desert out there.
This is pretty impressive considering if there are spreadsheets and group chats all involved. I reckon seeing as how we're on the brink of World War III, forget the military, send Swifties. I feel like they'll be able to sort this fight out. We are limited to 4 tickets per person, and friendships with the unsuccessful will not survive. If it's not the hope that kills us, it will be each other. It is so good to know where people's loyalty lies when it comes to going to a concert one time over long-term friendships. I don't think I'd want to be friends with anyone that sees the priority of seeing someone who does not know who you are, as opposed to the people who you need to have in your life. Now, this is to the level and extent that people are willing to cut people out of their life because of Taylor Swift.
Now, Jess, we have your best friend and bridesmaid, Olivia, who's also on the line. Are you there, Liv?
Hi, Jessie.
Hey, Liv.
Yeah, so obviously, like, the whole Taylor thing, we've been talking about it, and you've been saying how annoying it is that people are backing out. But
Yeah.
obviously, I haven't told you that I got tickets for the Saturday. And this was done before Christmas. However, I was thinking of trying to compromise here and make it work by maybe weddings during the day, even though it's, you know, a bit of a drive. I'll just scoot off early and hopefully come back for reception. Like, we can obviously make this one work.
Is this a prank? Are you joking?
No.
Liv, are you joking?
I feel really bad, I do. But I have loved Taylor for so long. You are aware of this, and you knew how hard it was to get tickets.
But you've known this since before December, and it's 3 weeks until my wedding, and you're telling me now. You know how much this has been annoying me that people have been dropping out to go to her, and you've known all along that you're going to go to her concert.
Oh, I know. I sound like such a bad friend, but
Yeah.
I know. I know you love her,
gosh.
and
Hey. Oh, Fev doesn't want me to interrupt, but I just feel like I should, because this is now feeling quite personal, and this is your friendship, and I don't know. I know, Olivia, you seemed quite buoyant before, thinking that this might play out better than it has.
I don't know why she thought
I
that.
don't agree at me.
Olivia, oh no!
Awful. I've been meaning to tell you, Jessie. I know, but I just I've been so anxious about it, and I know how much this wedding means to you, and I've been there through every step of the way. And when we were trying on the bridesmaid dresses, I was going to tell you, but I don't know, you just paid, and I got nervous.
Oh no!
I feel
I weren't ready for it.
Everybody wants to know what's happened with Olivia. How is the situation between you two?
yeah, obviously I was put off guard when I heard everything on the radio, and I suppose I was pretty mortified that she chose to do it on live air, and pretty angry, if I'm honest. But Liv and I did speak after the show, and I've told her that she's cut from the wedding, and she's shown her true colours. So if she wants to go to the concert, she can go to the concert.
Right.
How did she take that?
Look, there was a bit of fighting, not gonna lie. She obviously still did want to take the route that maybe she could come for some of the wedding and then leave. But realistically, that wasn't feasible. And look, to choose someone to be your bridesmaid is a pretty big deal, in my eyes at least. And she was a really good friend. And if she saw a Taylor Swift concert as more important, then that's her choice. I don't want her as a part of my day. I just think I honestly thought a lot more of her. Like I want to say I get it, but also like, this is my wedding. Like, if it was anything else, I would get it. But yeah, it's just been really hard.
It's such an emotional time too, Jess.
Yeah, it is really emotional. It's meant to be a really exciting time for me. So it just really sucks that someone who I just loved so much has kind of done this. So yeah.
I feel so bad for that poor bride, but this is the thing. Taylor Swift is known as being a bit of a snake. And it seems as though her fans are just as snake-like as her. The bride's friend, Liv, was very adamant that she was entitled to her feelings of Taylor Swift over her lifelong friendship. I genuinely do not understand why anyone would want to choose someone who doesn't know you at all over people that you have in your life, people who have been there for you. So that is the power of Taylor Swift. She'll bring joy to your ears, but she'll ruin your life. Just the same way she is. When you think about how drama-filled Taylor Swift's life is, and then all of the people that follow her have not got the best life either, you got to start reevaluating what the problem is. So now I think I can add Swifties to the list of people who I don't trust. Fat people, feminists, vegans, and now Swifties. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope I've triggered every single one of you. If you have enjoyed this episode, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Say whatever you want. It's not gonna affect me. I'm already traumatized. Alright guys, see you next time for another episode of Trauma Pond HQ. Mwah.